Okay, I'm gonna.
And you are good to go.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna actually take this out. Um, Hello, everyone. My name is Sandria Mason. I am one of the admissions recruiters here at Savannah State University, the University by the Sea. We are located in Savannah, Georgia. We are the oldest public HBCU in the state of Georgia, and we are the oldest institution of higher learning in the city of Savannah. So, what I'm going to do is start by showing you guys a short video clip about Savannah. That way, you can get some general information about us and hear some of our students and how they love being here at Savannah State. And then we're going to go into some more information about programs, student life, and what is it going to take for you to be a Savannah State Tiger. So let's dive right in.
We tell our students to dream big. They can aspire to careers that are seriously impressive.
Right now, we have an experiment being tested in the International Space Station.
I recently had the chance to present my work on bottlenose dolphins at an international conference in Hawaii.
The research opportunities here are amazing.
Over 80% of all the master's degrees in marine sciences for African Americans comes from Savannah State University.
Every day is a new experience. Every day is a discovery.
You definitely feel like you're a part of something big. It builds you as a person.
Savannah State University. Smart, bold, proud. With 3 colleges and 1 school, students can choose from a variety of undergraduate and graduate degrees.
I'm a marine science major.
Forensic science.
Mass communication.
And Homeland Security and Emergency Management.
My major is theater.
Business management.
I'm studying to become a high school teacher and a high school softball coach.
To be a medical doctor.
To become a radio and television personality.
To further my career in public relations and advertising.
And it's very easy to get in touch with your professors. They're always there ready to talk to you.
They actually get to know you on a personal level. They actually put you in the field and they will give you the opportunity to see what work will be like.
So I'm getting a combination of real-world experience and classroom experience.
Students here at SSU are doing research of big organizations such as NIH, NASA, and National Science Foundation.
Our study abroad department is huge. There are trips going to Ghana, Thailand, and Brazil almost annually.
The opportunities to explore the world at Savannah State are limitless.
Savannah State University is a great place to be, no matter where you are in life.
Campus life is a big part of the college experience at Savannah State University.
There's nothing better than a Savannah State football game.
I'm a huge fan of SSU athletics, and the best thing is they're all free for students.
Our sports events are so lively and exciting. Everyone cheers and everyone gets really loud.
It is amazing to be a part of the Savannah State family because I'll be a Tiger for life and I love it here. My first reaction on seeing campus is, wow, this place has so much history here. It's beautiful, filled with palm trees.
The atmosphere here on campus is very open, very inviting.
There are many ways for you to become involved on Savannah State's campus.
As a Hispanic, I'm glad that Savannah State is so inclusive of other cultures and that there are a lot of student organizations for us to join and be a part of. Living in the dorms makes forming study groups easier, as well as living away from home because you are around your peers.
Savannah State University is located in one of America's most beautiful destinations.
I chose Savannah State because of its location.
The best thing about being close to Savannah is the arts and the culture.
There's a lot of diversity and a lot of opportunities.
It's all in the name, University by the Sea. I was amazed at how close to the ocean we really were.
Just a few minutes, a short drive, so it's a great place to relax.
I go to the beach because who doesn't want to go to the beach?
In the words of Richard R. Wright, our first president, we are rising.
We are rising to excellence.
To increase minorities in science.
To become leaders in our communities.
To become premier researchers in our fields.
Coming here, I've learned so much about myself.
Savannah State is a great place to come get your start and learn your craft.
I really feel like the Distinguished Business School here has set me up for future success.
Savannah State has allowed for me to make my own decisions and become independent.
Do it. Come to Savannah State.
This humble institution will change your life forever.
We are Savannah State University. Join us.
So So that was just a short clip about Savannah State and some of the things that we do have to offer. Like I said, we are the oldest public HBCU in the state of Georgia, and we are the oldest institution of higher learning in the city of Savannah. We'll be actually turning 130 coming up on the 26th. So we are a campus of rich history here, and we're really excited about this next milestone that we're really coming up on being a school that has reached that 130-year mark. We are a smaller institution, so our normal students to faculty ratio is about 14-1. Currently, we're a little over 3,400 students as our population here on campus. As far as student life and student organizations, we do have over 75 different clubs or organizations for our students to choose from, and that does include the Full Divine Nine. We have organizations geared towards your academic professional development, like our pre-dental society. Those are organizations that, you know, help students get internship opportunities, professional development directly into their career path that they're looking to be. So it's a great way for our students to be able to network with other students at other institutions and people who are already in that career path that that student is looking to go into. Then we have a ton of mentorship organizations, like Ellently Committed to Helping Our Sisters is an all-female organization geared towards the betterment of the young women here on our campus. And then we have an organization called Achievers of Today and Tomorrow, which is a all-male organization geared towards the betterment of young men here on our campus. And then we have a ton of social organizations like our Timeless Fashion Modeling organization, our SSU Art Club. So if you have a craft that you kind of want to hone in on, just want to join to meet other students, networking opportunities, there's a lot of diversity when it comes to student organizations here at Savannah State. As far as academic programs, we do have over 30 different academic programs for you to choose from. This is the full list that we do have here for our undergrad programs. We do have 5 master programs here at Savannah State. As far as our top 5 undergraduate programs, that is going to be biology, business, mass communications, criminal justice, and forensic science. We are also nationally known and nationally ranked for our marine science program, as we are the only institution in Georgia to have the aquatic access for us to do research in. Social work is very big for students here at Savannah State. If you want to do social work, we can put you on a 5-year track to get your bachelor's and your master's in social work. All you have to do is maintain a 3.0 throughout your matriculation here at Savannah State. Mass communications, again, is very big here at Savannah State, as our program is international credit. It is we're one of 2 schools in the state of Georgia that have a international credit mass comm program. The only other institution in Georgia that has one like us is UGA. So for our students, we do have our own radio station. Our students do their own newspaper, online journalism, social media. So they do have a full portfolio of work to market themselves out before they actually leave Savannah State. Business is very big here at Savannah State. So any students that are looking to do business management, marketing, accounting, computer information systems, international business, and global logistics is very big here, as our program, our business program as a whole, is international credit. So what does that mean for our students? Well, our business program has its own career service center inside of its program. So we have a career service center for all of our programs, all of our students here on campus, that help students get internships while they're here, and job opportunities, and even once they graduate. But the College of Business has its own career placement center because their internships are already built inside of their core curriculum. So you know your junior and your senior year with us, you'll already be internship, because those are the resources that we already have available for our students. Biology, again, is our #1 program. We are a research-heavy school, so any student that is looking for anything in the engineering and science, we are a research-heavy school, but biology is our #1 program. We do have a 90% success rate of our students to be able to leave Savannah State and go into their post-medical school of choice the first time. So for any student that is looking to go pre-med, pre-pharmacy, dentistry, or veterinarian, we do have the classes available for you to make sure that you'll be able to go into your post-medical school of choice with no problem. Any of the programs that we do have that you want to learn more about, you can always use our online custom view book. Takes you about 60 seconds to personalize a view book just for you by going to customviewbook.savannahstate.edu. customviewbook.savannahstate.edu. Again, that is customviewbook.savannahstate.edu. You can do it in English or Spanish for anybody who does need it translated in Spanish. It will allow you to do it in Spanish as well. As far as campus and residential life, we do have 8 different eateries here on our campus. We have our Big Calf, which is our buffet style. We have our Tiger Express, which is our on-campus diner. And then our student union is set up like a mall food court. In there, you have a Starbucks, a fresh and smoothie, place that does breakfast foods all day, subs. You have an Austin Grill in there that does Mexican food all day. And then you have Cafe Soul, which does soul food all day. And then for my incoming seniors, you'll be just in time for the Chick-fil-A that'll be coming on campus. We do allow for our freshmen to bring their cars their freshman year, so you don't have to worry about leaving your car as a freshman with Savannah State. You can bring that on down. As far as freshman residential facilities, what we do have is we have 2 different unit types. We have our private and semi-private suites, and we have our cluster style. Looking inside of what a private and semi-private suite could look like, this is what a decorated room could look like for Tiger Court, Tiger Place, Camilla Hubert, and Wright Hall. These are all private and semi-private suites. Camilla Hubert is the only residential facility that we do have that you cannot directly apply into. Camilla Hubert is our academic honors facility. And so we will invite you to stay in that facility after the housing application has been open for about a month or so for any student that has a 3.4 GPA or higher. So it is a select group of students that stay in that facility, as it only holds about 75 students. So this is what the layouts look like for our private and semi-private suites. As you can see, the picture on the left is a 1-person private room, private bath. The picture on the right is the 2-person semi-private suite with a shared bath. So as you can see with the semi-private suite, it is semi-private because there is a wall that divides the room in half. So once you get to your half of the room, you can no longer see your suite mate. So most students just put up some curtains in the entryway of their side, so their room is completely blocked off from their roommate. So all of our rooms will include a desk and chair, a dresser, a bed that does self-rise and lets down, so you don't need bed risers. And the closet area does allow for you to put a lock on there, so you can lock any of your valuables inside. And so as you can see with this unit type, the only thing that you share with your roommate is the shower and toilet area, because it does come with twin sinks. Our second unit type is going to be our freshman living and learning center. Again, this is cluster style. This is what an inside room could look like in the freshman living and learning center. And these are the layouts that we do have. So the freshman living and learning center cluster style does have 3 different types. The 2-person cluster is you have a single room on one side, single room on the other side, and then the bathroom actually adjoins the room. So when we say cluster style, we just mean the Jack and Jill bathrooms. So it does lock from either side. 4-person cluster could be either 1 or 2 people in each side of the room, and then the bathroom adjoins the room. Excuse me, the 8-person cluster is a little bit different. To me, it's shaped like an upside down smiley face. You have your 2 single rooms on the end. Then you have your 3 rooms with 2 or 1 person inside. Then you actually have to come out in the hallway into the block to go into the bathroom. And it is an 8-person cluster because it could be up to 8 people inside of that particular cluster. But I do tell students, as far as a private room, for those students who do want their own room, the private room and the 8-person cluster is going to be the cheapest option that we do have. As far as athletics, Savannah State is a NCAA Division II school. We are in the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, and you can see the full list of sports that we do have for our men's and women's athletic teams. And you will note for us that cheerleading is considered an athletic sport because our cheerleaders do compete nationally. As far as for any student that is looking to go into the armed forces after college, we do have the Army, Navy, and Marine ROTC program here at Savannah State, and we do have scholarships that are available for our students who join our programs. I do ask that you utilize the contact information that has been provided, as the ROTC program does have different admissions requirements into their program than getting inside of the university. So we want to make sure, as far as time of the essence for your scholarships, that we can get you in contact with them in enough time to make sure any requirements that they need, that you can get them in enough time to be eligible for scholarships. Diving right into what is it going to take for you to be a Tiger, we are currently looking at students two ways, and that is going to be with test scores and without test scores. So if you are a student that would like to go through the test optional route, it is a 2.5 unweighted GPA coming out of high school in your high school core curriculum. So it's very imperative that you remember it is just your high school core classes that is here on the screen that we are going to look at to make up your GPA. None of your electives will count towards the GPA that we use to make a decision. If you are around that 2.6 to 7 to 5 range with your overall GPA and you do have test scores, I would say go ahead and submit those test scores to us. That way we can make the best admissions decision for you as we're kind of going through, and we don't have to put you on the wait list until we can get supplemental documents from you. If you would like to go through the traditional freshman route with test scores, the minimum GPA would be a 2.0. If you took the SAT, it is going to be the non-combined score of a 480 evidence-based reading and writing, 440 math. If you take the ACT, it is going to be a 17 composite, 17 math, and either a 17 in the English or reading. So either or in that section. So again, if you do have test scores, I do say as far as admissions and scholarships, we'll talk about in a minute, go ahead and submit those over to us. Let us be the determining factor on whether or not we're going to need them for your admissions application. As far as applying to Savannah State and contacting us as you kind of need us, this is the Office of Admissions contact information as well as myself. If you ever need me, again, my name is Ms. Mason. You can reach out to me via email, or you can always text my work cell phone number if you ever need something about your application. Our application is always free online through gafutures.org. You'll create an online profile with them, which is free, and then you'll be able to hit the college planning tab, hit for college applications, and then search for Savannah State. Again, the application is free, always, not just the month of November, always free. So you don't have to worry about sending us a fee waiver or anything, getting that application waived. We don't want that to be a hindrance for our students going ahead and apply to Savannah State. If you have issues with the application, want to talk about programs here at Savannah State, please reach out to me so I can get any of the questions that you do have answered. We're a friendly bunch here. We do want to make sure that we're giving you the best customer service experience. So please make sure that you do reach out to us. As far as financial aid and scholarships, this is our federal school code that you would need to have to make sure that you put us down on your FAFSA. If you have not already done so, please make sure that you go ahead and do your FAFSA, as some scholarships will require for your financial aid to be in because they are need-based, and we have to be able to see your financial aid information. A couple of things about our scholarship process. We do have scholarships that are available for our students to apply for. You do have to be accepted to have access to our scholarship portal. Once you have been accepted, you will be able to go do our one general scholarship application, SSU general scholarship application. We will then match up you with each individual scholarship that we have that you qualify for. Some of our scholarships have been moved to test optional. Some of them we have not been able to move. So this is again when I say, if you do have test scores to be eligible for all of our scholarships, you would need to submit your test scores to us. It's not a lot, but it is a few that could, for some students, that significantly changes your award amount. So if you have test scores, again, we do recommend that you go ahead and submit those to us. Once we're able to match you up with all of the scholarships that you qualify for, we will send you a tentative award letter based off of the criteria that you qualify for. That award letter for scholarships does not become finalized until we receive your final high school transcript. So it is very imperative that you remember it is a two-step process with us as far as your scholarships. This is again to my seniors where I tell you, please do not let your second semester be where you kind of coast through and think just because you're at the finish line, everything is gravy. Because if we receive your final high school transcript and your GPA is lower than what you initially applied with, we would have to reduce your scholarship money at that point. On the flip side, you really push your last semester, get that GPA and you increase it even in the slightest. If you're eligible and you hit that next mark, then at that point we would increase your scholarship application. So really want to make sure that you are, you're understanding that it is a two-step process and nothing is finalized until we receive that final high school transcript. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you guys follow us on social media. That is going to be the best way for you to stay up to date with everything Savannah State related and Savannah State University related. We will be having our virtual open campus week coming up November 30th through December 4th. So this is going to be a great way for students to be able to see our campus, see all of our academic programs in full, and some of our auxiliary departments as they will be speaking, and showing you kind of what we do have here at Savannah State. So please check us out on our social media. Our social media is student-led, student-ran. So some days our students are taking you through their daily lives here at Savannah State. So it is a great way for you to kind of see what our students are doing, even during this COVID time, as they're still, we do have students who are here on campus. So it is a great way for you to kind of see what we do have to offer here at Savannah State. Again, my name is Ms. Mason. I'm one of the admissions recruiters here at Savannah State. I am also a 2015 graduate of Savannah State. If you do have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. And thank you for joining.